Hello, my name is Angie Arkin and I'm an intuitive healer. I'd like to invite you to take a 5-week webinar that I've got coming up in April, and it's entitled Finding Your Inner Voice, The Path to Compassionate Living. So this video is going to be a brief introduction of what we'll be learning in week 1 of my course. So week 1 is entitled The Gift of You, and what I mean by that is we'll be learning how to be more present in our own lives. It sounds kind of funny, really, but the truth is most of us go through our days without really being that available or present. I mean, think about it. How often is someone talking to you and you're sort of nodding and saying, yeah, and you're sort of pretending to listen, but if they really quizzed you on what they just said, you might not have been focusing that much. You might have been thinking what you're going to do next, all the things you have to get done today. So it's this that I'm talking about, this sort of inability to really focus in the moment. I mean, we have so much going on around us in our culture. So we'll be learning some meditation techniques to stay grounded into present time. And really, when we're grounded into present time, into this moment, what does that do for us? Well, it gives us the gift of us. Now, when we have that gift of being present, we can begin to hear the different voices that we've got going on inside of our head. I mean, everybody has them. And this is something else we'll focus on in week 1. I'll begin to introduce the idea of a sabotage voice and a wisdom voice. Now, the sabotage voice is a voice that's been there probably most of your life, and it kind of grumbles in the background. It's sort of like, well, you got this thing coming up, you better not mess it up. You messed it up last time, or go ahead, eat all the ice cream, you've gained weight anyway. It's not really supportive or helpful. It's usually pretty negative, but it's the predominant voice that we hear. So we'll be focusing on staying present and how to hear this voice and just how often it's talking to us and really what is it saying and noticing that that's not our truth. Because the other voice is your wisdom voice, and that is your truth. It's your higher self. It's your inner knowingness. It's your wisdom, and most importantly, it's your compassion. It's your compassion for you. And our sabotage voice is like a blanket, and it just lays over on top of this wisdom voice. So the idea is to stay present in the moment, understand what your sabotage voice sounds like, and then remove it. Remove it. Take it off so that you can hear the beauty that is underneath it, and that beauty is you. So week 1 is wonderful, and I hope that you will consider joining the webinar. There's a lot of information about it on the site, BeYourOwnHealer.com, and I look forward to talking to you next week about week 2. And as always, may all beings benefit. Have a beautiful week.